Hey everyone, this is Tired Goth, and you are tuned into the Academia Gothica Tired Goth Reacts Cartomancy series. This is for 18 plus participants and audience members, and for entertainment purposes only. We're going to do a general collective reading. We have two cards that just spilled out. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position, is that right? That's about to change. Okay, so there could have been a reverse earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, with the Queen of Pentacles. They're in the upright, and also the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. I heard there was a theft involved with something here that's now being rectified. And this could be a universal message. This could be like something going on. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I have a playback going on in the background. So we also have the Hierophant here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant in the upright. Hilarious. There could be, I interpret that as a tower usually, if somebody like comes along and like something happens. There could be a tower happening with an earth sign. There could also be, there could be a cult here. Cult involvement, cult leadership, something significant having to do with a groupthink mindset, right? But then we also have the Strength in reverse. Someone is possibly like losing strength in a situation, or possibly, I heard of falling out with a Leo is significant. Leo sun sign. Falling out with a Leo. What is the nature of the falling out? They're a part of the cult. Okay. Ooh. We also have the King of Pentacles peeking out here in the deck. You could see that. That's the King of Pentacles. So another earth sign sitting in a masculine giving energy with Temperance at the bottom. And this card that just showed up is the Knight of Wands. This could be an offer. It could be a creative offer. It could be a creative ambition. I don't really know what it is. But we also have the World, seeing things for what it is. Seeing something for what it is with this Knight of Wands. This could be a love offer, or the choice to see the whole picture with something. And we have a whole bunch of cards spilling out all over the place. So this could be relevant to how messy the situation is about to get, or was. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So this is like a home situation, someone being at ease at home. Possibly with a younger person. Possibly with a person sitting in a young at heart energy. Okay, that's what it is. So it's not an age difference. It's the lightheartedness of the person involved. We have a Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Where's this Queen of Wands in reverse with these cards literally flying everywhere? Queen of Wands. No, they're in the upright. Okay, Queen of Wands. Who's this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands is a Scorpio. Okay. Contextually speaking, we don't actually have to go by just what the cards are saying, like with the appearance, with whatever's being manifested, anything like that. This is a Scorpio, I'm being told. This could be a very attractive Scorpio. This could be a Scorpio. There's some communication coming into the Scorpio, but I'm feeling that because the card is sideways, someone's really trying to stop this communication from coming into a Scorpio. Is this a Scorpio sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign, or equal of any of those houses? Scorpio sun. Okay, so that's the confirmation of the Scorpio sun involved here. And then we also have the Two of Swords in reverse. There could have been someone trying to create some sort of rebuttal in the past. So someone's verity here. So like, there was a situation where someone was trying to prove something, and there was no way to do that because they made it up. They made up a lie. with the Moon card as the clarifier for this Two of Swords situation. Something was uncovered for its, like, illusion property, and no one believed any of the information that was being presented. I heard to secure a theft. Okay. The honest truth came out, but there was a lot of theft here. Like, the weight of this card is showing in clear sight that the Seven of Swords, theft, deception. Someone was being very dishonest here. What were they being dishonest about, Holy Spirit? Access to resources. Oh. We could be talking about bank fraud. Access to resources, deception involving this. Fraud, clear as day. Okay. Fraud. God, that's awful. If you have any questions or would like to book me for a reading, message me. Thank you. We have the Seven of Cups as well. So this was also, it wasn't just like intellectual illusions. This could have been a love scam. In order to secure this achievement right here with the laurels, resting on one's laurels. Resting on one's laurels during a heist could be significant. Resting on one's laurels during a heist? Like, listen, I'm no brain genius when it comes to bank robberies, okay? But, like, isn't that not supposed to be a thing? Like, you're not supposed to be, like, taking a nap during the heist or something. Like, then we have Justice. We have, the Justice card here. This could be Libra energy. It doesn't have to be Libra energy whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, the justice system could be... The justice system is aware of what is happening here. What is this involving? Because I'm just walking into the room to, like, what seems to be a fiasco here. Like, the star energy. This could involve an Aquarius. I have to cover up her jigglies, I'm sorry. I'm hoping they don't even show up on the camera, but, like, something about an Aquarius energy being blamed for something, or it could also be an Aquarius energy who is at the head of this situation. What is it? Double Aquarius was at the head of the situation. In the crux position. This is who is being discovered for the illicit access to resources that didn't belong to them. I heard avoiding paying something out to someone that's rightfully theirs with the Ace of Cups elsewhere. Okay. So this Aquarius, double Aquarius, so this is someone who has a Pisces ascendant, possibly, or like multiple aspects of Aquarius in the first three of their chart. So they could also have, like, supposing they're like an Aries sun, not an Aries sun, excuse me, an Aquarius sun and an Aquarius moon as well. That would be an Aquarius moon equal and an Aries ascendant sign for them. But this is possibly a double Aquarius. They're very unhappy about something because, like, they're hoping for a new beginning to write off the fact that they basically tried to rip someone's life completely off. And I mean that in no uncertain terms. Like, there could have actually been a plot to get this person, like, rid of as this was happening. Access to housing, access to funds. Oh my god. So there's an air sign here who's on some F shit. Working together, collaborating with someone. No one wants to work with them now, but this was a past energy that was influencing this current situation with the Queen of Swords in the upright, clarifying this situation. Someone very experienced in doing this. This may not have been the first time that they did this. They may have access to people who taught them how to do this, and then they taught other people how to do this. They're in a heavy stalking energy, attempting to keep tabs on the person who moved on. And Six of Wands in reverse, no victory for them. In this past energy, coordinating all these attacks and everything. However, this Six of Wands doesn't want to go back into the deck. We have a high priestess who knows what's going on. The high priestess, who is aware of this situation, is actually going to be victorious. With the Six of Wands, that's confirmed. That's confirmed as heck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so they're about to be in a very good position, whoever got attacked in this situation, and wow, there could be some hidden friends coming out of the woodwork with the way this dog just tumbled off the shelf. My dog's squishy. So, someone was left out in the cold with nothing after all of that, chasing someone else's stability, but their stability remains theirs. This is in the High Priestess's corner with the Six of Wands. That's good. Okay, that's a vibe. And then we also have the Death card. Massive changes. Immense changes. We're talking spiritually, mentally, emotionally. This is gonna like, seriously. Hold on a second, guys. Someone's gonna end up on the news, is what I just channeled. With the Truth card coming out. I heard that's not the desired outcome, but I don't think anybody really cares. Fox News may be responsible for reporting on this. A local Fox News circuit who was contacted by the victim unknowingly, like, didn't realize that they were talking to the person that they would later be reporting about this horrible thing. Like, apparently there was like a contact made previously that could be significant to the situation. And then we have the Tower in reverse and Temperance. This is a side note, okay? A Tower energy. This is also Sagittarius energy here. What is the energy? What is this exactly? Because the Tower energy signifies people who are aware of something that could go wrong, and they're anticipating it because they're just like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this happened, right? It's sort of like you see someone doing a crime and you wouldn't be surprised if they got arrested. Yeah, that's this Tower energy here. So then we have the Temperance energy. What is the Temperance there? The Temperance is above that other section. Someone was not surprised about a backfire. Someone wasn't surprised about a backfire that happened due to the fact that they attacked an Earth Angel. We have here the Eight of Wands. They put this person in a fight or flight mode for a long time. That's how I'm interpreting that. They overloaded this person's stress responses on purpose. They attacked their twin flame journey, their twin flame access. This is a mess. This is a mess. These people had no regard for this person as a human being, is what I'm channeling here. But they did it in a way that didn't leave obvious conflict marks. No bruises, no physical attacks. I heard physical attacks came after they got frustrated with not being able to get what they wanted done. So this may have been a lure, actually. Luring someone into a fight could be significant for this energy. No, I want to hold the dog. Okay. Yeah, luring someone into a fight could be significant for this energy. And I saw the Three of Swords flashing through the deck as I was shuffling. Judgment in reverse. These people from this past energy here are under so much heavy judgment. It's not even a joke. Like, it's not a joke. I'm hearing judgment from the courts, judgment from the Holy Spirit, judgment from their friends, judgment from their family, judgment for ill will, and appeasing death? Appeasing someone's death? Oh my god. They could have planned to unalive someone. Five of Cups, their loss is how I'm interpreting that. Oh god, okay. Then we have the Hangman energy. They may have actually cursed themselves, and I heard a hitman was involved in the reason why the spiritual backlash is so harsh. They hired a hitman. This person was sitting and waiting for something to happen and then tracking this person to assure destruction, so that I guess whatever they were, these people were accessing without permission or without authority, wouldn't get caught for it. So they actually tried to secure this for themselves by hiring a hitman to get this done in the past energy. Now they've actually cursed their entire bloodline, their lineage. This could be significant. I heard can't go back loud and clear. Cannot go back.
Member, I can make these trips happen more
that could be significant. Maybe someone said that. Maybe that was significant to the situation. We also have the Page of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Someone thought that they might be able to come back from that, and it doesn't appear that this is going to be possible with the way things have shown themselves. It's the way things have shown themselves to be. It's not looking like that's the vibe there. Thank you for that one. We have the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. What is this? Making money appear out of thin air. What is this? The Magician. This could have been a Gemini with the Magician energy. This could have been a Gemini that was being attacked. Okay, so there could have been a discovery that someone was trying to pin a Gemini relevant sign for a crime. And it did not necessarily go that way. I'm seeing that the Gemini is in a future energy, or like a present and future energy, so this could be significant. But what I'm gathering here from this is that in the past, there was some sort of criminal involvement here. It could have involved a Scorpio. It could have involved a Scorpio sun as the perpetrator. It could have been someone who was a Scorpio equal that was involved. Meaning that they would have a Sagittarius ascendant sign. That could be relevant with the Knight of Wands. I heard incantations for the Knight of Wands could be the Knight of Wands, sorry, could be significant. So the Knight could have actually been someone rushing in with spell work or rushing in with verbiage to counter something, to assure that someone wouldn't be like able to refute what they were saying. Okay, I'm gonna study this camera because it's like it's bothering me. I don't know. Okay, so that could be significant to this. And what else do we have here? Let's pull out. Let's actually... No, the tarot still wants to speak. Okay. We have a Leo involvement here. The Leo in reverse. This Leo is... This is a woman. A Leo woman involved with this Knight of Wands. Okay, this could also be... This could also be acts that, yeah, this is perverse sex. Perverse sex. Framing someone for sex could be significant. Framing someone for crimes that they didn't commit could be significant to this. Creating stories, images, fabrications, something. Third party. This person could have been trying to tempt a younger man. Like, this Leo woman energy. I don't like this energy. This Leo woman, yeah, confirmed with this, with the sun, an exposure in the upright, finally bringing this to light, about a physical involvement with a younger man that this woman was engaged in. This woman is old, like old, acting like she's 40 years old, at a swingers club, no less, is what I just channeled, yeah. She's not able to make any moves right here. She's trapped. She's literally trapped. That's what I'm getting from the energy here. She's not safe. There could be an Emperor in reverse. She stole this man's throne. This is a young man that she did this to, who eventually grew up and realized he was supposed to be an emperor, but he started out here, and she tried to ruin his life with whatever guidance she gave him. That's a confirmation he's behaving in strength, realizing this now. And God bless him. Having poor guidance is like the worst curse that could befall you. It really is. Knight of Swords in the upright. Oh no, are they in the upright? There could be a Knight of Swords who's guiding this person at this time, or a previous Knight of Swords. Oh no, this isn't a person. This is an intellectual collaboration represented by by the King of Swords. These are some very, very, very expert minds in the field. I don't know why I just like tripped on the words there. But these are experts. These are experts in the field who know exactly what it is that they are seeing, looking at, and tracing. So this could actually be the authorities. This could be the feds. This could for sure be the feds. And we have the Four of Wands in the upright. Someone could be collaborating with the police on something. That's interesting. Collaborating with the police. Collaborating. Someone could be trying to hex the police so they don't find this out, but I'm seeing, yeah, no, that's... I heard the parents proved untrue. The parents proved untrue. Wow. That sounds like an emotional betrayal. Yep. Leo energy. The parents proved to be untrue. These people did not take care of this man. He's supposed to be an emperor by now, and now he is sitting in his emperor energy. Following a heartbreaking situation. There's a Virgo in reverse here. Oh no, someone could be coming out of their shell, coming out of an introspective energy, and actually like telling their truth at this point. But we also have... Oh, I don't like this. We have two interpretations for this. Oh, clarified by the Four of Swords, ready to stick somebody again. Okay. We have two things. A Leo Virgo cusp, or could be all. Leo Virgo cusp, but also physical abuse in a household involving a Virgo who was in a sultry energy. Virgo energy is the Empress energy, right? Very abundant, very creative, very down to earth, very real, very realistic. This person falling under these signs and falling in this pile is actually showing themselves to be an unscrupulous, unrealistic, atrocious, and non-thinking person. Like, this person is probably the worst type of parental energy a person could be around. No restraint, no boundaries, nothing. Having no respect physically for the sanctified vessel that a person owns, that is their body. We have the Sun card. This has been exposed. And it's a big deal because we have major arcana cards pointing this out, meaning that the major arcana is indicating that the event that transpired was hugely devastating in the reverse position. To the point that many things had to be done to either cover it up or discover it. Meaning it could have been a very intricate investigation to trace everything back to what actually happened. We're talking medical fraud. Medical fraud. With the Knight of, what is this? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Emotional appeasement. Blackmail. Blackmailing a child? Blackmailing with information about children? Did this parent set someone up to go to prison if they went against them? By encouraging them to do something that they, perhaps due to a condition, didn't realize was wrong? Didn't have the full scope. They were convinced that it was a viable job to have. King of Cups in reverse. They've been walking around in a warped emotional energy because of their parents this whole time. Manipulative, savage, brutal, beating energy. Emotionally savage. Because of their parents, because of what their parents taught them. They were taught that juggling their presentation and what they were really doing was okay. They're realizing now that it's not, and it's securing their future now. I heard this woman saved his life. This woman saved his life. That could be significant. With the Lovers card, a decision that she made to get this man away from his parents. This could also be Gemini energy, Major Arcana energy. This woman's a spiritual judge saved his life. A spiritual judge saved his life. Because of the work that she had been doing and all of the fights that they got into, she quelled them all. And this was in a past energy. There was a lot of quarreling about this. But I'm seeing that the quarreling was on the opposite side. At some point, like, someone was working against the person that saved their life. They were very apathetic to this. They were very apathetic to this person. King of Swords energy in the reverse. They were saying so many horrific things. This could also be a Gemini who is sexually aroused by his own son. I don't want to do this reading. I don't want to do this reading. I don't want to do this. The Chariot energy, there was a physically forceful situation instigated by this man for a relationship. Oh my god. Queen of Cups. The mother knew, said nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? The Devil card. This is a curse that was broken over this man's life. But they're trying to hold him there. They're trying to hold him under contract. I heard the decision he made led to his downfall. But his mother was the one who decided for him. With the Empress card in reverse. What is this Empress card? Why is it so... Okay, Empress in the upright. Who's the Empress in the upright? The person who saved his life. We have the Four of Swords landing on this pile here. The Four of Swords in reverse on this pile is leading to the Wheel of Fortune for this man. The wheel... There's a man... Listen. There is a man who needs to expose his family for what they did to him. They need to let go of the fear that they have of what they were led to do. Because, truth be told, every single step of that was planned by someone else. They were told it would be fine. They were told it would be, like, safe. No. Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. This Empress, who is this Empress? Gemini Ascendant could be significant. Scorpio Sun could be significant. Capricorn Venus could be significant. Libra and Aquarius could be significant. These people could have any of these signs, have had any of these signs, have identified as any of these signs. This person is this man's saving grace. This woman is literally dragging him out of a room that is on fire that he doesn't even recognize is on fire. And we have the World card. This is the truth of the situation. He is afraid that those swords are going to fall on him, but this is his time to rest and take note. Because the truth is very heavy. The truth is very heavy, and it's time to heal in a relationship. Two of Wands. And a decision to move forward needs to be made and to completely cut something. off. With a King of Swords in reverse, Gemini. With a Gemini. Cut something completely off with a Gemini. Say, that's it, I'm done. Over. It's over. Because this Gemini in reverse is this man's problem. They were a third party. And aggressive, too. Like a very aggressive party. They had this person in constant anxiety of what they would do to them if they tried to fight back. If they tried to tell anyone, if they tried to go against the plan, whatever the plan was. I heard death threats could be significant, blackmail threats could be significant. They were trying to put this King of Wands in the upright in a grooming and violent emotional energy. That is not their nature at all. We have the Page of Wands. Someone is literally trying, thank you, thanks so much. Someone is literally trying to force this person into an energy with sexual coercion and like preying on their weaknesses. This is not fair and this is not right. The truth of this, oh my God, listen, they have no argument with the Five of Wands in reverse. I'm going to tell you something. Look at these cards. The High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles with stability, death energy, the massive change that's coming, and the truth leading to victory. Someone's about to have their life saved while their parents are going to have their asses handed to them. And it is advised by the Holy Spirit not to intervene with the karma that they're about to receive. I heard it doesn't matter how old they are, they need to explain themselves. This is literally God. This is God saying this, okay? I don't channel demons. I don't channel any of that. I channel divine source. Yo. I heard, may the odds ever be in your favor. Someone is going to see through this situation to the fact that someone was coerced. They're going to see someone was coerced. They were not led there by anybody honest. They were stolen from. Do you see the magnitude of these illusions with the moon card? I heard a whole freaking town. A whole town was aware that this was happening. And they were happy to do it. They were happy to play along because they were like, better them than us. Better them than us? You could never be a town that I would live in and actually put up with you. I would be fighting all of you tooth and nail left and right, and I probably already did. The star energy. They did this. They did this to someone who is supposed to be so much more successful without them. That's why they did it. For shame. Justice is in the picture here. They're getting justice. That's beautiful. It's justice, but it's conditional. They have to be willing to part with what they were defending for the simple fact that what they were defending was actually their parents setting them up. That's a lot of hard undoing to do, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm hearing tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth of what they did, tell the truth, tell the truth, be a man, tell the truth. Spirit is not joking. Spirit wants to save this person. I heard if they keep going back, they're gonna get abused. Like, abused. They're gonna have to forfeit their whole life path with the person that loves them. We have the devil energy and the Three of Pentacles. Someone literally could have been in a satanic cult sacrificing this person and not telling them that that's why they were being guided to do certain things and have certain jobs. This is disgraceful. This is fucking disgraceful. Is this person even aware that their parents were in a cult? They found out eventually, but by then it was too late. They were told it would give them power. What kind of fucking parents are these? What kind of These were not parents with this card. You know how I feel about this card by now. The Page of Cups in reverse. These were not parents. These were people sacrificing and sexually abusing children. Possibly on their own time. I said it. I'm not afraid. I'm not fucking afraid to say what I'm seeing here. 2 of Cups to the 8 of Cups. And then the Return with the 8 of Cups in reverse. They were possibly trying to hex someone's relationship. This is an energy that is very significant. They could have been trying to hex someone's relationship after finding out that they were going to have a twin flame journey when they were still a child. And they could have done this to disrupt it. They could have consulted a witch. This is the truth. Oh my god. They could have found out that this person was destined for comfort and stardom, and they actually literally may have raped this person to force them to be damaged for their journey ahead of time. Do you know what a spiritual sacrilege that is? Do you understand? Do you understand? Because I don't think you understand. If this is what you're still doing to people, if this is what you ever did in your life, you have no idea the consequences you're about to reap. God literally waited until the end of your life to put you in the harshest conditions he knew you would never survive naturally. I heard stripped of your gifts too. You're not going to survive this. You're not supposed to. After what you did. Page of Pentacles for petty money. I heard reading done, reading over. Okay. So that's what this is. Somebody needs to learn their lesson with the Hierophant upright. Or somebody learned their lesson and they're retreating from the abuse. Very good. Okay. Everyone, thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. If you would like to book me for a reading, as you've seen what I can do with my skills on Showcase, send me a DM, message me. You can also Cash App me. You can send me donations if you liked how I read. My Cash App is XO14337. And you can send me a payment note requesting your reading, and I can reach out to you via whatever contact you have there. I can do a phone reading for you if you leave your phone number in there. I can call you right away and consult you, and I'll book the appointment with you. Okay? So I'm taking readings as early as tonight. Let me know what I can do for you. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more of the other veins of education that I'm in. I also teach tech classes in addition to intuitive reasoning classes for this specific vein and topic. So if you're interested in booking me for a reading, a class, or anything of the sort, or you'd like to know more about my merch, what I sell books, t-shirts, all sorts of things that I've made or written and edited myself. So you could support me that way. Or if you're just a patron and you're interested in my work and supporting me as a creator, I'm over at patreon.com/agofficial for more. Thanks so much for tuning in. I love you all. Have a good night and stay safe. Bye.